Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the Beautiful has Steffy Forrester and the family strategically planting Zende Forrester inside Forrester Creations to spite him wanting to show family loyalty and resign on this CBS soap. Ridge Forrester, Eric Forrester, and Steffy gear up Zende to report all Carter Walton's shortcomings now that he's taken over the family business. But B hints that Steffy and her ousted crew will soon drop jaws over Zende's findings. Bold and the Beautiful has Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., adamant that Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, will fail at running SC. But unlike Ridge, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Messinswood, proceeds with a little more caution than her father. Still, with Zende Forrester, Delon de Metz, now acting as their spy, the Forresters seem a bit more self-assured. That's because Steffy, Ridge, and Eric Forrester, John McCook, seem to think they have a bird's eye view of the mess they expect to materialize without them there. So while they bank on disaster, Zende likely tries hard to shake off the treatment he gets from Carter, Hope, and even Brooke. Because he might find he likes it better than what he previously got from Steffy as a co-CEO. It wasn't all that long ago on Bold and the Beautiful when R.G. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, swooped in and made Zende's second fiddle at FC. Zende harbored animosity over this until he finally blew up and said something. But Eric Forrester didn't change Zende's course for a minute, so the designer learned to live with the attitude that the golden child was back. Then when Steffy ripped hope for the future off the table, Zende Forrester was like a ship without a port. He waited to put his talents to use, but nothing but promises cropped up for him on Bold and the Beautiful. Mostly those promises came from Steffy that he will shine again, but this Forrester cousin knows all too well how the Forresters don't value loyalty as he does. That said, B hints he will soon see something different with Carter at the helm. This new boss just might make Steffy seem hard to work for. Then, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, soon takes the CEO position. So it looks like Zende may hear a different tune under this new management, and it's likely a song he would love to sing along with. Steffy Forrester, much like her dad and grandfather, seems laid back as they watch Carter's reign play out this week on Bold and the Beautiful. Plus, you can bet they wait with bated breath to get Zende Forrester's daily reports of chaos. But what if chaos doesn't ensue like they expect, now with the Forresters no longer in charge? Ridge was so sure of himself on Bold and the Beautiful this week. He believes the rest of the fashion world will snub SC as long as Carter Walton is in the driver's seat. But he never expected that the darling of the fashion world, Brooke Logan, would agree to head SC along with Carter. Soon, with Brooke in place, the people from the dressmaking world will likely embrace the company. This week on Bold and the Beautiful, Carter already demonstrated this newly invaded workplace flows at a comfortable temperature. Look at how he thanked Brooke and her sister Katie Logan, Heather Tom, for taking the initiative to fire an employee. They took care of a problem they discovered with Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace. But the new head honcho never asked the Logan sisters about the problem. He never even questioned why they fired her without talking with him first. He trusts them, unlike Steffy Forrester. So he handled it with an entirely different approach than Steffy would have. And this is likely what Zende sees and has to report back to Steffy and the family. Carter isn't about control, which is the opposite of Steffy and how she handled things, and folks are bound to like that. So, as Eric fumes over his company takeover, he might start to see SC change. It could become a happy place of business which could turn into a more profitable company. This would be much different from Steffy Forrester calling the shots. While it might take some time, we can't rule out Eric finally seeing that something was very wrong at FC. The Forrester patriarch could realize this takeover might just fix things, much to the disdain of Steffy Forrester on the CBS soap. The Forrester estate was unusually silent. Even the light wind that often whistled through the eucalyptus trees lining the hills seemed to hush in anticipation. Inside the modern, glass-walled living room, Steffy Forrester paced, barefoot on the marble floor, her long brunette waves flowing like silk behind her. Her phone buzzed for the third time in 10 minutes, and she ignored it yet again. Ever since the runway event in Monte Carlo, the atmosphere around Forrester Creations had been strange. Zende had been dodging meetings. Ridge looked like he hadn't slept in days. Even Thomas was acting weirder than usual. And for a guy who once faked a romance with a mannequin, that said a lot. He stood there, disheveled and tense, still wearing the deep navy turtleneck and blazer combo he'd strutted into the fashion house with earlier that day. His normally polished demeanor was replaced by something darker, something almost shaken. Steffi folded her arms. "You've been avoiding me for days, and now you come barging into my house looking like you've seen a ghost." Steffi raised an eyebrow. "Is this about RJ's little crypto scam modeling deal again? Because I swear if Dad gets dragged into another." He pulled a flash drive from his pocket, enclosed in a sleek black casing with a small gold engraving on it, 007. Zen's jaw tightened. "That's the codename. It's not fiction, it's real, and it's connected to our family." Zen walked over to her laptop on the kitchen island, plugged in the drive, and opened a folder titled Project Mykonos. Steffi nodded slowly. "Yeah, we were considering buying up a boutique atelier there." "Why?" Zend clicked a video file. Grainy footage filled the screen, an alleyway lit in the hazy orange glow of dusk. Two men, one of them unmistakably Eric Forrester, limping with a cane. The other, a man in a tailored suit and fedora, face obscured. Zend paused the video. "I didn't believe it either, but it checks out. Eric was involved in something back in the 70s. Covert textile transport. Hidden messages sewn into couture garments, smuggling diamonds, and intelligence." Steffi choked on a laugh. "So you're telling me our grandfather was, what? A fashion spy?" "Not just him," Zendi said. He tapped the screen. "Our whole line has a history we were never told about. The original House of Forrester wasn't just about fashion. It was a front. And now someone wants revenge." He nodded grimly. Project Mykonos was a resurrection of the original mission, and someone from the old network, believes we betrayed them. They've been watching us. The room spun. Steffi held onto the counter for support. "Are you saying we're in danger?" "I'm saying someone's already inside the company, feeding information, sabotaging designs, manipulating press. That whole accidental leak of the hope for the future collection, it wasn't an intern, it was intentional." Steffi's mind raced. Faces flashed. Ridge, Thomas, Hope, RJ, even Brooke. Who could it be? "I didn't know who else to trust," he said. "But I had to tell you first, because you're the only one with enough authority to blow the lid off this without causing mass panic." He handed her a folder. "Check this. It's a list of names. People connected to the original network. Some are alive. Some are in hiding. Some are inside Forrester Creations right now."